And I'm just going to do my makeup while I talk to you all. And just update you guys on life here in our household and in my life right now. Hi, my beauties. It is Chrissy Marie here. If you are a new subscriber, my name is Chrissy Marie. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I have been gone for 2 years. And I posted some stuff just recently on my page because I wanted to come back. And I wanted my subscribers and just the YouTube community to know that I'll be back. Life, the past 2 years have been crazy, to say the least. Yeah, the collage of photos that you just seen with the videos, that's been my life for the past 2 years. And I've just started a couple of months ago to just feel like myself. And when I say myself, I don't mean like again, but just I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with what I want. I'm comfortable with being like the type of mother that I am and things like that. I think when a pandemic first happened or started, I posted, I believe, like right at the beginning because there was nothing else to do. But shortly after that, life just took a complete turn. And when I say that, I mean good and bad. Uh, I got really, really close to someone, excuse me, that I am still close to today. Um, I'm just trying to go in order. So, yeah, I got really, really close to someone that I'm still close to today. Um, I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for all of my new girlfriends. When you get to a certain age, you like it's hard to find new friends or become friends or whatever the case might be, especially when everyone has like a different, like everyone is different than you. Some people are not mothers, some people are not in relationships and vice, like it's just a lot. So, and with the pandemic, it was hard to even like be around the people that I was used to. And that was coworkers technically. So I started getting really close to my friends that I was friends with, but not close to because we had more time for each other and things like that. Um, my relationship with B kind of was really, 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 really rocky. My relationship, uh, it just took a turn. Like everything went downhill, and I don't know if, yeah, everything just went downhill. I would just say that. We just started realizing that, well, maybe this isn't going to work, and sometimes that's okay. It's okay to grow out of something. So if that's a relationship or a job or whatever the case might be, whatever you may be doing, and you just find like it doesn't bring you happiness anymore. And that really took a toll on me at the beginning. Um, sorry, that really took a toll on me at the beginning because I really do love B. And I was about to say Brandon, but that's his name. So I really do love him. And obviously we have children together and we have a whole life together. So that was like towards like the October 2020, right? Uh, so we're still in a pandemic and everything just seems like it's falling to shits, honestly. Everything, I'm gaining a bunch of weight. Even though I'm in the gym, I'm really not seeing uh, anything different. Um, I'm tired. Like at this point, I am mentally and emotionally tired because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know about life. I don't know about motherhood. I don't know about like self-love. I don't know about any of that. And November, I found that I was pregnant with my fourth child and I was ecstatic. I was happy, but at the same time, I was sad. If you are a parent or if you've been pregnant, it's like, I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it is very much like a bittersweet moment. Like, this is a good thing, but a lot of shit is about to happen. And the fact that I already have, or at the time I already had three children, it was like, oh, Jesus. And then B and I were rocky too. Like, and it's hard to explain because people's like, well, how did you get pregnant if you was rocky with your guy? And it's just like, does that, I mean, we still were intimate. We still live in the same house, but things were not good in our relationship. And that was just like, we just grew apart in a sense. I don't know if it was the pandemic. I don't know if it's just our personal the things that we were going through personally with ourselves. I don't know what it was, but we definitely hit a hard rock. Uh, at the end of 2020. And yes, so I found out I was pregnant, and there's still the pandemic. There's still me working from home. There's still, like, when you go through pregnancy, it's just like an up and down roller coaster. And the fact that I didn't know if me and B was going to work out, that put a strain on how I felt. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I was working from home and always at home by myself. I was pregnant, so I didn't go anywhere. So a lot. That's just for another time. But so that's 2020. Then 2021, we found out that we were having our first girl. I'm sorry, you guys, my lips are super, super dry. And I'm just going to do my makeup while I talk to you all. And just update you guys on life here in our household and in my life right now. That's just the matte prep and prime. I'm going to just put on some moisturizer because my face is dry too. Everything is dry because I just washed my face, and yeah. But while I do my makeup, I'm just going to update you guys. And of course, I'm doing something very, very simple because that's my comfort zone. Side note, I have tried to record 1,000 times the past 2 years. I tried to sit down and record, and I just kept feeling discouraged. I just kept feeling overwhelmed. Like, no one's going to want to see me. They haven't seen me in Lord knows how long. Then I look at everyone else's page because I'm still on YouTube, and I still pretty much, the only thing I watch is YouTube. It's like my TV. So I'm like, everybody is just going about their day and going about their business or whatever the case might be. And yeah, everybody done forgot about me. So it was very, very discouraging. So I just told myself, you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to turn on the camera, and I'm just going to do whatever and talk about whatever and just let it flow and not think too much on the topics, or if I mess up or if I stumble over my words, and I'm just going to let it flow. And hopefully this bring me some comfort, not comfort, but some kind of security, as far as just feeling like you can do it. Like, stop putting so much pressure on yourself when it comes to YouTube, because this is something that you love to do. You are a great creator. Like, just do it and stop caring. So in this video, if I stumble over my words, if some shit happen, it's life. It's life. If the pandemic didn't teach me anything else, it taught me to live. It taught me to live. Completely different. This is off topic, but I cut all my hair off, obviously, as you can see. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok and things like that, then you know. But I cut all my hair off because after having my daughter in 2021, my hair was falling out, like, drastically. When I say to the point the tub was clogged. And I just thought that maybe one of the kids threw something down there. When it was unclogged, it was literally all my hair. And I was telling Brendan, I said, I told you my hair was falling out. And he's like, I could tell that it's thinner, but I'm gonna have to, that's a different story time too, because it was crazy. Like, I was mentally going through, it was like the best time of my life, because I was just starting to find myself after having my baby, and like getting a groove of being a parent of 4, and just me and Brandon's on a better page, or whatever the case might be. So, yeah, so I'm thinking like, okay, I'm comfortable. I'm finding myself. And then boom, my hair starts falling out, and I'm back in the emotional, mental, depressed state, because it's like every time I look up, when I feel like I'm comfortable, something else happens, and it just reminds me that I'm not quite there. And when I say that, I mean mostly mentally and emotionally. So January 2022, this is this year, right? January 22 comes around, and I told myself, you know what? Still, me and Brent be having these problems, and it's really not, the problems that we're having aren't really like crazy problems. It's just that I'm realizing that, okay, he's great. I'm great. We do great together. We're great parents together. But maybe this is just not it for us. Maybe being co-parents is what it is. And I'm finally starting to realize that and live with the fact and being okay with, okay, maybe the life that I thought I was going to live with my children's father, it's just not the life that God has for me. And if that is that, if this is not it, then it's okay. And I'm okay with that. So February comes around, I cut all my hair off. My little sister does it. And I'm just like, she's like, because last time I cut my hair off, I was pissed that I cut my hair off. I hated it, but it was what it was. But so my little sister's like, I really don't want you to go through all of that anymore. I don't want to hear you crying about it. I don't want you hating me anymore because I didn't cut all your hair off. So I told her, I was like, you know what? I need a change. I need something new. And my hair's falling out anyways. Like, at this point, I need to go bald because I'm just going to go bald. Like it was falling out in like clumps, and I never experienced that with my boys. So it was definitely new to me. I'm just taking the one size primer just to prime my face right now. It was definitely new to me. So yeah, I was going through it. She cut my hair, and clearly it's almost a year later. Not really, but it's about to be a year in just 4 short months. And I love it. I absolutely love my hair. I probably will never, like, never go back to long hair. I fell in love with the gym. I always been into the gym and fitness and things like that. But I'm in love with the gym. Like, I don't know how else to express like, I don't say it's my therapy anymore, mainly because if you need therapy, go to therapy. I'm gonna just leave it at that. If you need therapy, go to therapy. Stop trying to cope with what's going on with you mentally and emotionally through outside things like the gym or makeup or friends or alcohol or family. Like, if you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. No longer call the gym my therapy, because at this point it's just something that I absolutely love to do. Is something that it does help me mentally and emotionally and physically, of course, but it's not therapy. And, you know, I know what therapy is because I have been in therapy multiple times. Right now, I'm just using my NARS Radiant Luminous Foundation, or NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. I really don't want to put this on my hand, on the back of my hand. So yes, so I am in the gym. I am working on myself. I am, you know, I am just at the point where the gym, I have to do, you know, I have to do it because I absolutely love my results. Okay? I absolutely love my results. Okay. And it's a part of me now, you know, like being a mother is a part of me. Putting on makeup is a part of me, you know? And that's another thing. Like, now that we're here, let me just start off by saying thank you. Thank you all, whoever is watching this, who's a returning subscriber, because I've been gone for 2 years. And that's a long damn time, a very long time. And I just ask that you guys bear with me, because the content will be changing. I am going to sit down and do my makeup, but I no longer like doing my makeup for no reason. I have to be going somewhere. I have to be doing my makeup for a reason. Like, I am not about to come in my beauty room and just be sitting here doing my makeup and I don't have nowhere to go. Like, I got better shit to do than that, you know. Being a mother of 4 and I work a full-time job and I go to the gym every single day. Like, I don't have time to sit down here and do my makeup for no reason. It's not going to change too much. Well, it is actually, because I'm into different things now. Photography, going out with my girlfriends, like hanging out with my family, hanging out with Brandon. Okay, so in the beginning of this video, I talked about how Brandon and I were like on the verge of just ending things. And no hard feelings, obviously, because we do have 4 kids together. So of course we wouldn't be ending things like completely, because we have 4 kids together. And I don't know about y'all other people, but Brandon and I work very well when it comes to our children together. So it wasn't like he was gonna completely disappear out of my life, you know. But now we are better than ever. We're at the point where we should have been a long, long time ago. Or not really. I guess things had to happen the way that they happened in order for us to get here. And that's how I look at things. Like, things just have to happen a certain way in order for things to move forward. And if this is the type of relationship that I have just because we went through so much in the last 6 years, then I'm happy with that, because we are doing great. So I just wanted to make sure I express that before I forget all the stuff that I just said earlier. I'm just packing this in because my face is breaking out crazy lately. So I am using I'm using more of a full coverage foundation because, yeah, I look real crazy. It's been breaking out crazy. So back to my fitness and everything. Okay, fitness is everything. I am even thinking about becoming a trainer because everybody keep telling me that I would make a great trainer. So lately, that's been something I've been thinking about. But then it's like, okay, if I come train, oh my gosh, you guys, let me just say how I took it so far with this gym and gaining muscle and losing fat, that your girl applied to become a police officer. Like, that's how serious I was to, like, okay, I cannot wait to I can't wait to upload the video of me and my games. Okay, that's coming sooner than later. And yeah, so I applied to become a police officer, and then something happened in my city where with the police, where I was like, it was very discouraging. So I was like, do I really want to do this? And then I found myself back at the point where it's like, okay, Crystal, what do you want to do? You just feel like you're not accomplishing anything. Why is that? And I had this conversation with my homegirl. I'm still very close to my childhood best friend. She is my best friend. She's my fucking sister. But the last 2 years, I have grew very close to 2 females that I did not know from Adam and Eve. Like, and it's very nice as an adult finding great friends. And it's like we live in a time where it's like you can't trust everyone, right? So when you do find people that you can trust and you haven't known them your whole life, it's like a gem. Like, oh my God, is this person really real? Like, is this person playing me to the side? So right now I'm just packing in my concealer. This is Tarte Shape Tape. I'm gonna let my under eye dry down just a bit more before I pack it in. Just taking the same foundation brush to blend out any harsh lines around my concealer. So yes, I became very close to two women who are my homegirls now. Like, I can't go, well, we all have kids and families and husbands and boyfriends and whatever. So we don't talk every day, but we at least talk once a week, okay? And it's everything to me. They literally like my sisters. Just taking my Laura Mercier face powder to set my under eye with a puffer. But yeah, so I have my two homegirls. I have my children. I have, and my best friend, obviously. I have a lot of friends now. Let's just say that. I have a lot of friends that I hang out with, that I go out with, that invites me places that I like to go, the environments that I like to be in. I'm just overall, I'm doing well. Family is good. Family is healthy. Brandon is healthy. Our relationship is healthy. Parenting is going great. I mean, we all have our ups and downs when it comes to parenting because the shit is hard. Like, the shit is mad hard. Like, it does not come with the book. Every child is different, no matter what you do, how close they are in age. They're just different. Okay? Just different. But I'm at a place where I am well mentally, emotionally, and of course physically. So yes, I'm just all over the place. Life the past 2 years have been crazy, to say the least. Good crazy, bad crazy, sad crazy, happy crazy. And you know what? If the universe would have said, you know what, Chrissy, I am going to take you through all of this shit, but afterwards, mentally, you'll be well. Spiritually, you'll be well. Financially, you'll be well. Emotionally, physically, you'll be well. I would have been like, all right, universe, take me through it. But while I was going through it, I was like, what the freak did I do to deserve all of this bullshit? Y'all. And if you follow me on social media, you might have caught some of it. You might have caught the different energy that I was given. The different energy that I gave throughout the last 2 years, you might have caught that. If you did, that's because life was hectic, you know? But nonetheless, I am blessed. I am blessed. So that's where my life is at now. I am happy. I am okay with whatever the universe and God has for me. I'll go through it. I'll live through it, and I'll be whoever I'm going to be after it. And that's always going to be how I look at things, because that's healthy for me. I have never been the type of person who allow the world and my experiences to change who I believe God intended me to be. Now, I might not be as naive. I'm just taking my brow wiz and doing some light strokes on my eyebrows. I believe, you know, or I might not be as naive or, you know, as I was before, but I refuse to be the person that allow all of these other messed up individuals to turn messed up too. I have my moments like everyone else does. But once I get out of that funk and once I look at my life and how blessed I am, yeah, it completely is like, all right, it is what it is. You know, we live and we learn. This should be all right. And that's really my motto. Y'all, lately, because of the gym, I don't know, because the homegirl is just different, okay? Homegirl is just at a place where minimum is like the best. And I've been loving my little natural, my natural, like, not too much makeup, not too much bold, not too much of a bold face, a bold look. You know, if you go back on my previous videos from years ago, you know I'm not big on bold looks anyways, even though I used to do them. But not a bold brow, like simplicity. Simple is best in my opinion. Most things anyways. So as I stated earlier, I'm just going to switch on my content. I'm not going to go run under a rock and hide because I no longer want to do pointless makeup on myself anymore. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to review products or I might not throw in a how to do or whatever the case might be, but that just means that that's not going to be the only kind of content on my channel. I'm going to be doing vlogs. I'm going to be doing fitness vlogs. I'm going to be doing family vlogs, date vlogs. I'm going to be doing it all because this is what my life consists of now. And I hope that my returning subscribers can stick around for it. I really do. And I pray that this gains me more views and more subscribers because I will be consistent. And it's something that I love to do. And regardless of how long it takes, I'm just going in with my face powder now. How long it takes. This is what I want to do. So I'm going to put out in the universe what I want to receive back. And that's consistency. That's growth. That's me. That's positivity. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going in with Cork, my favorite liner by MAC. I think this is like everybody's #1 liner. One big thing that I had to learn within this self journey and self healing and finding who I am today is that I have to be honest. I have to be honest with myself and the people around me. And I was honest before, but I think because so many people looked up to me or so many people just viewed me as this person, I had to be this person. And being the type of person that I am, I always felt the need to save everyone. And I was really forgetting to save myself and to save the time and the energy. And I had to put everyone else's shit aside so I could help myself and be a better daughter or a better mother or a better friend and just all the hats that I wear. And at first I thought, you know, as long as they don't see that I'm struggling, I'm not struggling. But I was struggling. I was struggling to just continue. I was struggling. And when I say continue, I mean like just continue with being who I believe I'm supposed to be. I almost got caught up in giving up and just saying, you know what, fuck it. You know, wherever this life takes me, wherever it takes my mind, wherever it takes my spirit, it just takes me. Everybody else is, you know, going through whatever they're going through and allowing it to take them. It's just going to take me too. I no longer do a lot when it comes to my upper eye because I do have lashes. And I get lashes because I'm a gym rat. So I feel like a little bird when I don't have lashes on, but I'm going to take a break soon from them because I done had them on for like a consistent 4 or 5 months. So I'm going to take a break for about a month or two and then I'm going to go back. I like to give my eyes a break. But yeah, I had to be honest and say I can't do it all. I had to be honest and tell people that I'm tired. You know what? I don't appreciate the expectations you put on me. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that you don't see that I'm struggling, you know. And it took me a long time to be okay with telling everybody that I feel needs me in some kind of way that I can't do it right now. I'm struggling myself, okay? So I'm glad that I found my voice. I'm glad that I'm okay with not being this perfect person, because I'm much happier. I'm much happier that I'm not okay. No, seriously, but finding my voice was a big thing. That being okay that I'm not okay was a big thing to me. Learning that it's okay when stuff changes. It's okay when what you thought was going to be your life might not be your life anymore. It's okay. Was a big thing to me. Now I am at the point, this is just me blushing up my little face. Now I am at the point where when shit happens, shit just happens because it's going to happen anyway. It doesn't matter what I try to do to stop the shit from happening. If the universe wanted to happen, it's going to happen. And I'm okay with it. So this is the completed look. I don't do anything too crazy anymore when it comes to like eyeshadows and things like that. In the future, I might do it for YouTube. But again, like I stated earlier, I will not be doing that. So like just doing makeup on myself solely on this channel anymore. I am out of that phase. I no longer enjoy doing it as much, if any at all. So you will be seeing different content on my channel, and I pray that you guys love it and enjoy it as much as you did the makeup videos. And yes, I didn't go into great detail in regards to all of the events that has happened in the past 2 years because we would be sitting here forever. But I will like have story time videos or get ready with me while I tell a story and things like that. Yes, again, I want to thank you all for staying with me. If you aren't a subscriber yet, please, 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 if you like my content, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload. And I'll see you all in my next video.